no drugs. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna smoke weed and let it heal on its own. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. I got good metabolism. Don't ever do that.
Hold on. You still use drugs?
Yo, welcome back to another episode of Different by Default. This is season 6. How you guys doing?
That shit was so off kilter. I wasn't doing it.
We're gonna move this fucking chessboard. We're gonna get a soundboard, bro. At this point.
Just click.
Yeah,
Clap.
Yeah.
That's what you had that. Oh wait, I could bring it here, but I can actually do that.
Okay.
Like a whole lot easier.
That would be.
Yeah.
Somebody say some dumb shit.
How y'all doing out there though? It's season 6. We about to start the episode off with this one question. Jimmy Butler there's a lot of drama down in Miami, like, you know. So what's up with your boys, bro? Like, why Pat Riley be doing his players like that? He started Ron, D Wade, Shaq. He just be violating his star players, bro. Like,
He stuck to his principles, you know. But his principles are gotten his 3 rings, so I can't be mad at it. You know what I'm saying? 3 rings, it's not
It's
too
a
bad,
team over the star, bro. Fuck the star if it ain't helping the team.
for sure.
It's a muddy water, but the first suspension I was like, I don't really know. But the second one, he missed the flight. You know what I'm saying? That's team policy. You know what I'm saying, if I say nah, he the star, I ain't gonna let him. I'm saying, what if other niggas start doing it? And I suspend them.
That tradition was there before him.
Saying,
Basically, standing on business.
I stand on business. Because you stand on business, right? Okay, then. You see, you got to stand on business. But look, if he gets traded, you know, have him out there, go do what he do. But if he's going to stay, you got to play ball, man.
Where would you guys like to see him go? You can't answer the question. He on your team.
I would like to see him trade for something.
Well, that would be your question.
This is just me.
I would want to see someone like
Where would you like to see him get a trade from?
De'Aaron Fox.
Come
on, bro. You want De'Aaron Fox?
Nah, it's not even that.
I was gonna say, why the fuck you acting like Darren Fox a bad player?
No, I'm just saying. You want? I'm thinking of other people. You want De'Aaron Fox?
Who would you?
Scary Terry's being completely trash. He can come in. He can play point.
Because of the BAM connection? That's why.
No. Like, he can play point, and Tyler can play just a shooting guard.
That's really what he is.
Yeah, Tyler was playing point because Terry's playing ass.
Hey, bro.
Shit happens.
Scary Terry.
I ain't gonna lie, that sounds like a running gun team right there.
Yeah, I'm saying. And Killian Ware's starting to come around. That's my boy.
That's it.
Come on, tall ass motherfucker, right?
Tall ass nigga. But that's who I would love to see come to their team. Or, I mean, in a beautiful world, if Kevin Durant could slide through.
Yo, you didn't realize it?
Okay, he not.
Bro,
KD ain't on the
don't
way.
bring that nigga to your team, because he gonna...
Look, I feel like it'd be great, but hey, I don't make the decisions. I don't get paid. I just...
Y'all gonna get sick when y'all got Bradley Beal on y'all squad.
Yeah, it's like, damn.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, another no trade clause.
Yo, I don't know why they gave him the no trade clause. Like, no trade clauses are for players that are, like, you know, well established. The last player that had a no trade clause was Cole.
Braun has it too, but Braun is Braun.
No, Braun doesn't have a no trade clause.
Does he?
Nah, he doesn't. They just know.
You just got that.
I mean, if you really want to be honest, Bradley Beal was well established at a point. He just ain't right now.
Yeah,
that's not well established.
Crazy.
Well established is championship. To get a no trade clause, you need a championship. All the players that had no trade clauses in the past, they all championship winners.
And all the players that have had no trade clauses have all been championships.
Before Bradley Beal, they
Before
all been
Bradley Beal.
Before Bradley Beal, they all been champions.
I would like to fact check that.
KG.
Because that's not a fact.
KG was a champion. No trade clause. Cool. No trade clause. Hakeem. Champ. No trade clause.
Those are only stars, bro.
Champions.
Those are only stars.
Champions.
Bro. Yeah, stars, bro.
Champions.
Niggas that's above the lights, bro.
Champions.
You got some niggas that's on the lights right now that have no trade clauses, bro.
Technically, now LeBron did have a no trade clause with the Lakers.
Nah, as soon as LeBron came up, I just heard hella.
All I said was champions. No, because I was, you know,
Yeah, like champions deserve no trade clauses.
Hey, you know, like Phoenix thought they could make a better decision.
No, Washington gave him that.
Yeah, Washington gave him that.
That was wild.
He was hooping though before he started becoming injured.
Hooping and going where?
That's it's Washington.
No,
They was like that was the only time when it was called John Wall was there.
No. When John Wall was there, they was going to the playoffs consistently.
First round exit a lot.
Yeah, first round exit.
Playoffs.
They had a couple second round exits, but
you gotta
they
remember,
was there.
John Wall was like injured like what 2 years back to back.
Yo,
and
that's what Bradley Beal
was.
John Wall was considered the second best player in the East for a minute.
Oh, there's only 10. Bradley Beal, Carmelo Anthony, LeBron, D. Wade, Dirk, Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Kobe, John Stockton, David Robinson.
I think it's talking about championships. Like.
So everybody, all.
There's only 2 people on there that's not champions.
So once again,
but Melo, so Bradley Beal's comparable to Melo.
Yeah. I want to play that he was bringing to the team. You acting like I'm saying he on
No. He's not a comparable.
No, stop dick riding. Shut up, let me talk, nigga.
No. He's not.
The level of play that he was bringing to his team, yes, it is comparable. Now, do I think he's a fucking...
play?
Yes, the level of play that he was bringing to his team. Yes,
So
at that time, why you think he got the no trade clause?
Bro, nah. They didn't even make it to the playoffs that year that they gave him no trade clause.
Okay, and?
Melo made it to the playoffs every year. Every year. Yo.
Was he a champion?
He was a superstar.
Was he? Exactly. He was a superstar. Bradley Beal was a superstar.
Bradley Beal wasn't even a superstar.
They both might not have been above the lights, but they was at the fucking lights. You feel me?
Bradley Beal was a fringe star.
He's an all-star. Now you dick riding.
All-star.
Now you definitely dick riding.
Oh yeah, all-star.
He was all-star. Yeah, he was an all-star. He's an
Yeah,
all-star. He's not a superstar, bro. He's not box office. He was never box office. Melo, he's box office.
So he wasn't box office for Washington.
Bro, Gilbert Arenas was more box office than John Wall is too.
I don't want to say that.
Obviously he wasn't. Because nobody gave a fuck about John Wall after he was gone. So obviously niggas didn't care.
He was hurt.
No. Niggas was saying that before. They was going to get rid of John
Wait,
Wall.
no, he wasn't.
Yeah, they was.
No, they wasn't.
It's actually something that he's talked about. Have you ever watched the John Wall interview?
They wasn't on.
Have you ever watched the John Wall interview?
Before he got injured.
Have you ever watched the John Wall interview?
Before he got injured.
Have you ever watched the John Wall interview?
Before he got injured.
Have you ever watched the John Wall interview?
Before he got injured.
Because I watched him and it was before he got injured.
No, before he got injured, he was before the first time he got injured, they was not trying to do anything. They was trying to rebuild around him. That's why they traded their picks and they tried to get more players around him. When he got injured the first time, when he fell down the steps, then they was like, alright. They was like, alright. They was like, alright. You know what? If he's this injury prone, we may have to get rid of him.
Fall down the steps, goddamn.
He fell down the steps at his mama's crib. And then they was like, you know what?
Why you going into so much detail, bro?
Because niggas trying to talk to me like, I don't know.
No. You trying to order last to get niggas on your side, bro?
No, like that's really what happened. That's what they said in the interview. He was like, yeah, I fell down the steps at my mama's house and I got the call from my agent. They was like, yeah, they trying to get rid of you. I'm like, damn.
Look, let's just say that we'll put ball on that. Let's just say all these players that you name are big influencers. You know what I'm saying? They have a lot of influence.
Bradley Beal had an influence on you?
Yes.
On the team that he's playing on, yes.
What the fuck is he trying to make it seem like he didn't bring nothing to the team? Like you saying some bullshit. It's all dick right.
His last few years with the Wizards, that nigga was kicking. That nigga, he was doing his thing. And I feel like you think
at one point that nigga averaged 29 points.
I feel like you talking about it more in the MVP type of aspect. When you talk about fans, it's like he was performing though.
Oh, it's not that hard to perform on it. But I'm not saying
he was performing better than some of the niggas that you named at that time.
Bro, he was. I'm correct. Like last year, bro was averaging like 30 at a point.
Out of the people I named,
yes, he was.
He wasn't hooping better than Bron.
Bro, oh my gosh, Dick Roddy.
Let's crazy. Let's put it in a guard position. Let's put it in a guard position.
What guard was he hooping better than?
Nigga was at the top of the list. What are you talking about? We can literally go back to the year, bro. What are you doing?
Top 5. He was top 5. He was better than D-Book. He was better than Mitch.
I can argue about D-Book.
He was definitely better than D-Book that year.
I can argue about D-Book, but he wasn't better than Harden. What's it called? I can argue about Donovan Mitchell too.
Yeah.
I can argue about Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, he was.
But he wasn't better than Harden.
That's the only one I'm not going to argue. Harden was tweaking.
Let's say he better than Clay.
All right,
Yes!
Whatever you say. Let's move on to this.
You can do more than Clay.
Let's go on to the next topic.
So we talking about people who are, better than the other one. Jeff Hardy said in the interview, if he was sober, let me finish the question.
I'm sorry.
If he was sober, he would be more box office. He would be bigger than John Cena. So, John, we all know.
Go ahead. Say your point. No. You want to talk, right?
This shot round.
Jeff Hardy was the highlight. You know what I'm saying? I did the thing too, but Cena was like that, nigga, and he was spinning on the mic every time, nigga. Held the championship real long. I don't think Hardy was going to do the same shit Cena was doing. It wasn't even the same weight class, if I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't really know that much about wrestling, but there's one thing I do know for sure. That nigga can't rap. What do you think he's spitting?
What you mean?
What
you mean? So his album, he didn't hit plat, but he had listeners though.
Cause that nigga hit plat because he was wrestling. Well known.
I thought you was actually gonna give great points to this, but you're making John Cena fandom.
It's actually crazy. I'm a John Cena fan, and even I know at that time he wasn't bigger than Jeff Hardy. Like, he got bigger later on. Niggas gotta remember that John Cena wasn't even a face at the beginning of his career. So what are you talking about?
John Cena's run from when he came back in that Royal Rumble to I stopped watching wrestling to 13, 14. Yeah, he was on a run for a good 7 years, I think.
And that's after Jeff Hardy was on.
And that was in 08. Like that was when he came back and. Well, y'all can fact check me on this. I don't know. Y'all can make sure.
I remember Jeff Hardy was injured in 08, 09.
Nah, he was here. He lost his belt to CM Punk or some shit.
He got injured. He broke his fucking leg or some shit.
No. Then he came. I heard he came back.
He did, but he wasn't the same.
Yeah, he was on drugs or something. And then CM Punk cooked her.
That's literally what I said.
I know.
Niggas are everything I say is the exact same shit.
I'm hearing. He was on drugs so that the CM Punk clipped him.
It was medicine.
I saw CM Punk.
Drugs was medicine?
He got hooked off of his medication.
Oh, he was on morphine or something? I'm only saying that because I know how some of them drugs burn.
Yeah, I had to take them shits when I got hurt before. So I'm like,
when
you will really get hooked off of them shits. Especially if it's a bad injury.
Them shits just feel good.
That's why when I fractured my hand, I said, no, I ain't taking no drugs. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to smoke weed and let it heal on its own. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. I got good metabolism. Don't ever do that.
Hold on. You still use drugs?
I was going to slide past that back. I ain't going to lie.
Well, I ain't going to lie. The other shit, bro, them shits are hard heads. Them oxys,
all them shits
morphine,
is easy
all that shit. I said metamorphine. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, morphine and all that other shit.
Bro, I remember my dad told me he took morphine. He had a bad pain.
Shit, real perks you can get hooked up with them shits.
Now I see why they be addicted. I'm motherfucking hit.
It just make you feel like all the pain is fucking flushed out of your system. You feel better, and you might take that shit while you're actually doing activities, because now you'll have a residual pain in your leg. Might be limping around. As soon as you take that shit, all of a sudden, I'm jumping off. He wasn't the only one that was hooked on drugs. A lot of wrestlers get hooked on drugs to deal with their injuries. Because niggas like Jeff Hardy, the high flyers and shit, a lot of them actually have to do all that shit.
Kurt Angle.
That's crazy.
If I remember right,
he just made a post about that shit.
Yeah. We all could agree that nigga won an Olympic medal with a broken neck, bro.
I'm not gonna carry that scary.
That's crazy. When you talk about influence that way, another big thing with TikTok now is influencers selling products. Selling products on TikTok pages, because if you scroll at least the next 2-3 things are someone selling something. Air purifiers have been on my For You page a lot recently. Trust me, I'm gonna get the air purifier. You don't gotta keep telling me about the sale. I get it. But with that comes a lot of people that will sell a product, and when a customer actually get it, it's trash. It's or it doesn't work in the way it's supposed to work, or how they were saying it should. So do you think they should be held accountable for that?
It's not always on the influencer. That's one thing to make clear. But it is on the influencer to make sure that the company that you're supporting and you're peddling their products to people, that you make sure that the product is actual. Everything that you got about it is factual. When the girl was selling the shit for the teeth, and it comes to find out the shits don't help your teeth at all. But then when she got it, she thought that like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. They telling you all this great information, blah blah. No, you have to get somebody to fact check that for you. That's why you have to have people on your team to notify you of all the ins and outs of the shit that you're doing, because it's going to come back to bite you. That's the influencer's worst nightmare. That you support a product, and maybe for you it works, but for once it gets out to the public, it's all these different issues and shit. Blah blah blah. Oh, I use this air purifier. It blew up in my fucking house. Like. I bought a heater. I
need an air purifier.
Air purifier. See, there you go, bro. Shit don't really be working.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit was a cartoon speech.
That nigga, look.
God damn. But to finish off what I was saying, you feel me? It's strong air in here, bro. That's just allergies. You feel me? It's cold, but
yeah, a little different.
I feel like for certain products, yeah, you could blame the influencer and hold them accountable, especially if they're like some of them do the little previews and they show themselves using it and shit.
Yo, that shit be killing me. Like, it's not even your own clip.
You using it, but I know for a fact that shit didn't really do nothing, and you over here selling it to me just to get money, like with all the fucking Bitcoin and all them different type of shits that they was doing. You had some influencers that was just hopping onto it because other influencers put them on the shit. They didn't know that niggas was gonna get rug pulled, that they was gonna get their money stolen and shit. And now they catching all this hate. But at the same time, you should have did your research. So I feel
Niggas were getting cooked.
Yeah, like for certain shit you can blame that influencer, but I feel like at the same time, certain shit they have no control over.
Oh, for me, at a certain age, it is up to you as a viewer.
That too.
To, like, you know, now, if they advertising products to people that's, like, really, like, teenagers, like that 15 and younger. I mean, you can even go up to, like, 17. But once you're, like, 18, you consider an adult. Like, those teenager and younger years, you advertise this shit, telling that shit don't fucking work. You just ripping out money from them to get a little profit. That's why YouTube got sued so fucking bad. Like, they was advertising shit to kids and all types of stuff.
Better help with that little shit to get become a lord lady. Them fake ass shits to plant a tree and shit, own a fucking planet and shit. All them shits was fake.
Right. My last thing about this whole topic is for any niggas that's out here buying any form of enlargement pills. You're getting scammed by this. Yo, because motherfuckers really be thinking them shits about to work. Now you understand. Now you wonder why you like $300 down, nigga. That shit not gonna fucking work.
That blue chew ain't gonna save you, brother. You might as well go to a doctor.
Bro, and that shit was gonna work. You don't think that shit would have been made already?
Tan, do you have anything to add for?
Jimmy hit a nail on that one.
Jimmy hit a nail on that one. Well, since Jimmy hit a nail on that, one thing you talked about was like generationals. And like how different generations view different things. One person in, I wouldn't say my generation, this current generation is really popping is Sexy Red. And you know, Martin Luther King's birthday was the other day, you know, and she had a post, I believe with, it was her and Martin Luther King in the post. I think it's either Martin Luther King's great-granddaughter or like his granddaughter.
Thanks, Coretta? No, I don't
remember. I thought it was his daughter.
It could have been his daughter. I don't know. His daughter came out and was like, nah, Sexy Red shouldn't have posted that. What do y'all think about that? You know what I'm saying?
I understand that she didn't mean no disrespect by it. I'm sorry, you wanted to speak, brother?
Yeah, I'm saying.
You go ahead. The last two questions, you didn't say a lot, but you had a lot to say the first two, but you were quiet, I don't think that she meant any disrespect about her, but like when you profit off a certain type of lifestyle, and when you profit off of sex and shit, why would you want Martin Luther King anywhere near that? Like, as a celebrity, you should have known that you was going to get nothing but backlash. You a dumbass for that. I ain't going to lie.
It's the image you portray. No, it's the image you portray.
At the same time, she still got more popping online. Yeah. She's playing it smart, but at the same time, people ain't going to like that. So it's like, celebrities going to do what they want to do to get the attention on them, but at the same, like, if it was Malcolm X, bro, shit, Muslims probably would have got her.
Bad publicity is still publicity at the end of the day,
and that's how they view it.
I just sum it up to
this world is terrible right now.
I'm not about to keep on like looking towards it and saying, "Oh, why the fuck you do that?" Because that's just what they want at the end of the day. Like, this generation of like rage baiting,
Trolling.
just doing dumb shit for views is
Anything to get an image. It don't matter what image you got.
So we live in a world where like
Attention seeking is a problem.
Oh no, we live in a world where we're cooked. That's the world we live in.
we live in a world where we are cooked, but we also live in a country where we're cooked too.
Deep fried.
Deep fried, you know what I'm saying? Tossed around, you know.
Wow.
I ain't getting tossed around.
What I was trying to get into was our president, our current president. He's recently been like changing laws because you know you can do that. People elected him in there. He got that power. So one of the most recent, I think, the most biggest things is like people are getting like deportation. Like so, people are. I know since we're from Jersey. I think they said it's school in
You
Newark.
have to go back to the cook.
They raided a few residencies in Newark. They were just out there today. They tried to get into a school.
Yeah.
I don't know if they was
I
allowed.
heard they speaking both Spanish and Creole. So you know what I'm saying? They gonna catch you.
Oh yeah, you think they're not
They,
gonna have
you know,
that
they used
language?
to go. They awarded $750 for telling songs like illegal.
You gonna do that?
You illegal?
you know that.
Why niggas start laughing?
Why you look like that?
Why niggas start laughing? I ain't no snitch, nigga. You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
know,
Like,
bro.
I never
bro.
do that.
I
don't know,
All the
bro.
cheese you made, you
That look.
Hey, you have been eating a lot of cheese, bro.
Bro, niggas start eating dairy now is a problem. Like, what the
It ain't
fuck?
nothing wrong with dairy. It's just that
Like,
Don't say dairy. Tell them you ain't cheese.
every
bro.
night,
Bro.
man, I see this man buy like 3, 4, 5 sticks of cheese. Like, what did you just?
First of all,
What are you walking around putting cheese in your mouth just all
first of all, why are you saying that? Like,
No
that?
crackers too.
It's digesting cheese, bro. Pepper jack is a good type cheese. You know what I'm saying?
Jack, huh?
No crackers,
Jack
bro.
and Colby-
Straight
Colby
cheese.
But I'm not about to wait till I get to the crib for what's it called? To get a whole cheese
You know,
cracker
Phil rats
combo.
like pepper jack too, bro.
Right.
It's a little spicy.
I knew something was up when I see you get a pizza with no dough and marinara.
Straight cheese.
I knew something was up.
Nah, but that shit crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Cause like I think back at it, cause like you know my pops and my mom they brought their people from Haiti and like you know helped them get their papers and stuff like that.
I thought they brought you from here.
No. He said my pops and mom deport people from Haiti.
No,
I'm like, what?
Nah, he said, bro. He said,
Yeah, but like,
alright.
like for my father to like, it's like you know what? I don't want to say too much. I don't want to say too much.
They about to see that back. They about to see that paperwork real.
We might have to raid these
Oh,
niggas.
he forgot to sign here. All
I
right,
don't
get
want
him.
to say too much.
You go ahead. I
Good.
was about to say they want niggas they want people to start walking around with their identification all the time and stuff now. And like you said, 750. Other countries they telling you to follow motherfuckers. You had Mississippi or something that the nigga followed a doctor 40 miles,
40
almost
miles
choked
is
him to death.
crazy.
Calling the cops like, yeah, I think he illegal. They talking about follow him.
Yeah, people
But,
can
like,
just
you
weaponize
really-
it for any kind. Like
It's so much shit that can happen from just y'all telling people to follow people or telling people to report people. You not know that people will kill you about their livelihood. Like y'all are just pushing motherfuckers to have like a civil war and shit. Like it's crazy.
Okay, I'll say this final thing, and then we can wrap up after this. So I believe it's a Republican House of Congressperson in I want to say Louisiana. He brought up a bill so that Trump could get a third term, and it was specifically for Trump. And the question I saw online was if there was an election where it was Trump versus Obama because they could get a third election, like to me I was like Obama about to be knocked off so fast. I was like, yo, I never vote, but I did vote. I never vote so fast. I'm gonna be in there like, yeah.
Okay, I'll be waiting till the last day.
It's like Obama.
oh yeah, Barack. Yes, we can, nigga.
Because he undid like 60 years worth of civil rights in a matter of 2 days. That's insane. But it's shit that he wanted to do last term, but he didn't get to do now. So now
He like,
at the
I
end of his
understand
term,
it now, bro.
He's trying to push it all through while he can.
Nigga
'Cause,
said-
it's the changing of the Senate in like another year or two.
Yeah.
So like by his second year, he's not gonna be able to get all this shit out.
People, I think the trend is it's F around and find out because a lot of people that voted Republican are finding out like, hey, Trump not for you. So it's like you finding out. Like I know like some of the police people are finding out.
All them foreigners and people that came from Mexico, came from Puerto Rico, talking about I'm voting for Trump. But guess what? Now you about to get back right into your country. That's crazy. You dumb as hell. That's what you
like I have a classmate. I'm like, yo, who you voting for? I'm like, I'm voting for Trump. Like, aren't you Colombian? I'm like, that's the first thing that came to my mind. Like, aren't you Colombian? He's like, yeah, I'm like, all right. You know what? Go ahead, vote for Trump.
I'm about to say, you a citizen? You a
Like,
green
niggas rather vote for Trump than vote for
And that's then vote for
Kamala.
yeah.
Kamala. I don't know why Hillary.
And that's
was the
another
first
thing
person.
too. That all them people that has the birthright citizenships that came from
Yeah.
Puerto Rico, come
All
from
them shits
Canada,
out
all
of the
them,
way.
They each
them
trying
shits
to-
are going to be invalidated. So now all y'all voted for Trump, and guess what? You're not an American.
So if I'm correct, that means you can only pull up with a green card
You gotta have a very specific
Niggas
view.
said-
or a certain visa.
Nigga-
Yeah.
You know, they said Trump on the brown room when it comes to running against women. Bro.
It's like if you go to Canada, if you got a certain visa in Canada, you're not going to get in. It's going to be a lot more like that.
Yeah,
Because
you
there's so
like-
many different visas to get into America now. It's most likely going to be
They
put
gonna
down
be-
to like.
It's either student, like neighboring countries, and then or you gonna have to get like a certain visa if we don't accept.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, man, we just pray that everything get better, man. These 4 years gonna be these 4 years. Whether you like it or hate it, it's just gonna be these 4
As
years.
long as y'all protect yourselves and stay safe.
But hey, I think it's gonna be a good time to make some money.
It is. I ain't gonna lie,
You'll
bro.
invest now. Now, say
And let's not
invest.
forget about that new disease, man.
Oh,
That's for another time.
Oh yeah.
yeah, I was so
We'll come back that on another episode.
Hey, but we'll say that for the next episode. Until then, keep subscribing, keep turning on post notifications, get your friends to follow, do all of that. And until next time, stay different by the 4 DVD. You know me.